I just want to show you a graph, and this is of Government of St. Lucia rental payments per annum between 2008, 2009, and 2000 up until the last year gone, up until March 31st, 2021. And as you can see, over the past 5 years, we've seen an incredible rise in that figure. I mean, I've color-coded it just for the benefit of those out there. In yellow, that period within the Alan Chastanet's administration. And we're now looking at over $70 million on annual payments of government for rent at this point in time. That's a very, very concerning rate of increase. And even before that 2020, 2021, it was increasing. It was clearly way, way out of control.
70 million a year. And you're going to add another 4 million just from this, another 4 million. And again, that's why it raises the question of why did the government believe this is prudent at this point? Why should we do this? Why do we have to do it? And I wanted to make a point to you that according to, look at clause 2.1, which you can bring up, they have agreed to offer moratorium on rent until the rental commencement date, which is the beginning of September, 1st of September, I think, next year. But the term of the agreement, which is the term of rental of the lease for 15 years, cannot expire until the landlords, the persons who we sold the building to, have paid off all the outstanding debts to financial institutions. So look at 2.1.
2.1, this is at the request of the tenant.
Yeah.
The landlord hereby leases and demises unto the tenant all the lease premises from the commencement date with a moratorium on rent from the commencement date until the rent commencement date for the term provided that the term shall not expire until all monies due and owing by the landlord to Republic Bank EC Limited or such other financier has been fully repaid. So basically, they don't release that until they've paid their loans.
Their loans. Now, I mean, somebody must tell us under what conditions can we continue to accept responsibility in case they are not servicing their loans? If for whatever reason they do not rent the rest of the building, and there's a lot of empty space, because they have a business model.
Right.
They purchase it for X amount, refurbish for X amount, monthly expenditure of X amount, and monthly repayment to the bank based on revenue earned would be X amount.
Yeah. So in other words, government is giving them a sort of a bly, let's call it that, of about 25 to 30% of the floor space.
Yeah.
Guaranteed. But they still have to now go out, of course, and fill out the other 70% of the floor space.
Yes.
And if they're not very successful with doing that,
they cannot service their loan.
They may not be able to service their loan, or perhaps the cost of the improvements to the building may be more than what they originally expected, and the loan amount might go up, or whatever the case may be. Yeah. So you might actually be in this arrangement for more than even the 15 years.
Precisely. It means we cannot end the lease and we cannot become the true owners of the floors that the Prime Minister spoke about until the company that bought the building and is refurbishing the building has paid off all their monies to financial institutions.